Jumping over to the lower bracket final between Liquid and FPX, we find ourselves in an interesting situation. I don't think it's far off to say that Sage is Valorant's most polarizing and important agent. The combination of stall utility, heals, and the sheer game-breaking potential of her wall and ultimate make her, since beta, considered a near must pick. But that's the thing, near is the operative word. It's totally possible to function without Sage, but especially in regular play it can feel stifling to approach a game when your team doesn't have her. But a great way to get over this hump is to see what pros can do with Sageless team compositions. FPX throughout this tournament would flex their Sage pick depending on map and matchup and would almost always swap for a Breach to complement the faster pace on offense while maintaining some form of delay on defense. The problem then becomes on Bind specifically that attacking the A site is much harder without Sage. Look at all of these incredible wall spots that can facilitate takes. You have U-Haul, the truck cutoff, in between truck and stack, and the far side of stack, all of which do different, very helpful things. So how do FPX approach the Sage's A take? They do it like this. Going overhead for a second, they're going to cut the 4 main sightlines of A to 2, and prioritize the control of them. The round starts with 2 towards B for the intel early, 1 short, and 2 showers. Zipan and Shadow Lulz get into a mild scuffle in hookah to keep the defense on their toes and guessing where the hit will come from. Meanwhile, Meadow and Angel will start vying for that showers control, pushing Soulcats off and allowing them to set up for the eventual take. Jumping overhead once again quickly, because things are about to move very fast, the players will rotate off of B and we will end up with 4 short, 1 showers. Omen will double smoke between truck and stack, as well as heaven. From there, it's all about U-Haul control for the short players and holding the 1 open sight angle for Meadow in showers. Angel hard paranoias through Hall and Link and teleports across the gap to push into Hall and confirm the first pick. He gets traded by Soulcast, who quickly backs out of Hall to regroup for the retake. Now here is the potential issue of the Sageless take. You have no wall, no heals, and no slows to facilitate some sight control. You have to get more aggressive in this post plant, and Breach facilitates this perfectly. Shadow and Zipan push back into U-Haul with the Solo Drone to help clear angles, and Breach gets his ultimate ready to try and delay the retake as long as he can. The best part of Breach's Rolling Thunder is that it can cover such a wide area that from U-Haul, Shadow can hit the whole site and prevent the people within it from being a part of the fight for what feels like ages. The thunder booms and the lightning follows soon after. Liquid are on a back foot timing wise and have to move fast. FPX do well to not give them many free picks, but due to the nature of this style of A-take, FPX can't really move anywhere. So Liquid were able to take the site control and end it in a 2v1 versus Meadow, and this right here is just excellent mechanical awareness from Meadow. He knew that where the spike was planted allowed him to spam wallbang any defuse attempts, and being a Cypher, he could save his camera for the ultimate moment and not even make the wallbang here a guess. Most of us would shoulder peek to try and frag the diffuser, and that's almost always a 50-50, and even more costly against one of the best mechanical aimers of any FPS ever in Scream. So he plays his odds perfectly, darts the diffusing Silva in his camera, and gets the wallbang to secure the victory. No one on either side survives, but FPX definitely used everything they had to take A without any of the bounds of help a Sage pick offers.